Vortex. People loving you or hating you is gonna be a huge component of what you do. If you do anything artistic. If you do anything that involves taking a risk, people are going to be what's going on? Oh, okay. I freaked out. That was me freaking out. It's a lot better than it used to be. But yeah, like if people are actually are like really in awe of what you do, or they hate on it and they think it's terrible and they shit on it and they want to let you know how disappointed they are, then yeah, you're probably doing it right. So it's good to get those mixed reviews. I mean, it'd be really fucking weird if everybody just loved it or hated it. I mean, there are people that generally get good reviews or they generally get bad reviews, but I think those people are pretty boring. Like, they're not very versatile. So I'm lucky that I see it the way that I do, because yeah, I don't think that people should do stand-up comedy or any kind of art for that matter if they're not willing to receive negative feedback. You know, like people that turn the comments off, y'all are fucking lame-ass motherfuckers. Okay? That's why I don't block people, because, you know, I think it's important to just try to deal with it, whatever it is. What the fuck did I just drop? Did y'all hear that? I dropped some, and now I can't find that something. There it is. It was a shrimp shell. A shrimp shell. It's hard to say. Shrimp shell. Anyway. Yeah, you gotta deal with haters. And you gotta deal with people that pretend to be lovers, but they're actually haters if you don't live up to their idealization of you. Those people are actually way worse. I take haters all day. Instead of having to deal with, you know, these weirdos that it's like they put me up on a pedestal. I tell them not to do that. I tell them that it really bothers me, and they keep doing it. And these are the types of people that are really dangerous to themselves, because they're not dealing with something inside their own head. They probably don't have a very good relationship with their mom. And because of that, I mean, it definitely stems from, bad parenting or mediocre parenting. It stems from a severed relationship with the parents. And oftentimes, those people still have a relationship with them. What I'm saying is that it's a complicated relationship and there's a lot of tension and they probably don't want to admit that. So oftentimes you see this where like the parents will take, or the children will take care of the parents, but they'll be very resentful the whole time. Just like you see it in the reversal. Parents will hold that over their kids' heads, like, I did all this for you, and this is what I get, and blah, 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 blah. We'll be right back. But yeah, if people don't resolve that, they're going to keep attracting that because it's in their mind, so it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. They have to be the one to resolve that internal conflict. And if they don't do that, they're just going to keep repeating the same behavior that's caused them much grief. So it's really sad, like, how many people, like, don't want to work on themselves. And if they were just willing to do the work, it would pay off, and they would live a much better life and be way happier. So it would be really grueling, it would be really stressful, but eventually it would make their life a lot better. But oh no. The stress is worth it. If it brings about greater relief. But because we live in a society that's all about instant gratification, they don't understand the value of doing the work. And they don't understand the value of criticism, and they don't understand the value of people that aren't very nice to you. It's like you can still learn a lot from them. You learn a lot about yourself. Shingles taught me what I was capable of, and that, like, I didn't need anybody to be here with me, taking care of me. I mean, did it suck? Yeah, of course it sucked. It was fucking shingles. But, like, I didn't need no man to drive me around and get me groceries or any of that shit. I mean, I guess it would have been nice in a way, but then I'd have to put up with him. And he would be here asking me questions and shit like that. Fuck that. If I don't want something the majority of the time, I don't want it. Every once in a while I get lonely, but I think I can handle that every once in a while. It's really not that big of a deal. It's kind of like, a temptation or something, but it's a temptation that's not the slightest bit tempting at all.